Welcome everyone to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. I'm going to be going through the Kanto region. I've already played this game before. I have played FireRed before. It's probably my favourite Pokemon game. But I'm going to be just playing through it again in this YouTube series. I actually started a save on Twitch, but I think I'm going to prefer actually doing a YouTube series for it. So I'm not going to be doing that, I'm going to be doing this instead. But yeah, let's go into this. Yeah, we already know all that. Alright, in the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. This is our biggest objective. Press the A button to let your adventure begin. Alright, let's do this. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. Now, you may be confused because he doesn't have a Dugtrio in the original games, but I'm playing on a modified save file just in case I want to use like trait evolutions and all that. And when you modify a save file, it randomizes the Pokemon there, which is a bit weird, but yeah, he's got a Dugtrio, I guess. For some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. That's the only thing I changed, by the way. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl? I am a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? Alright, so my name is Lucas. So I'm just going to be going for my real name. Right, so your name is Lucas? Yes, it is. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? Bit weird that you don't know his name. But we are going to be calling him Twat. Obviously, we got to go for a slur, but there we are, Twat. I remember now, his name is Twat. Yes, it is. Lucas, your variant Pokemon Legends is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. So here we are in our room. We can actually... Is this one of the games where you can get the potion? It is. Right, we have withdrawn our first item from the PC. And let's head out to go catch some Pokemon. Pallet Town. It's beautiful. Just make our way to the tall grass. Hey, wait, don't go out. Here he comes. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need to get your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Twat? Let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come, just wait. Here, Lucas. There are 3 Pokemon here. Aha. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I've only these 3 left. You can have one, go on, choose. Alright, who are we going to select as our starter Pokemon? Well, I've used all 3 of them extensively, but I want this save to just pay homage to my first ever Kanto playthrough, so I'm going to go what am I doing? And pick Charmander. Charmander will be joining the team. Welcome to the squad, Charmander. Would you like to give a nickname? Yes, I would. We are going to be naming him after my first ever Charmander that I got, Blaze. We'll have the same nickname, Twat. I'll take this one then. So Twat has taken Squirtle because it is super effective against my Charmander. Wait, Lucas, let's check our Pokemon out. Come on, I'll take you on. Alright, now he's gonna battle me. Let's beat the shit out of this guy. Rival Twat would like to battle. Twat sent out Squirtle. Go Blaze. Alright, let's just hope to avoid any crits from him, and we should be able to beat him. Yeah, we know how to do the tutorial. Players make their Pokemon faint by lowering their HP. We get it. Scratch. Inflicting damage on the foe is key to any battle. That's crazy. Squirtle use Tackle. We're gonna use Scratch. Alright, just mashing A should get this Squirtle dead, and we didn't get crit, which means that we win the fight. The first Squirtle fainted, and we get 70 experience points, which gets us to level 6. That is great. Player defeated rival Twat. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon toughen up. Gramps, Lucas, smell you later. And he's gonna head off. Which means that we can now go on our very first Pokemon journey on this channel. We can now head out into the tall grass. Look, look. I copied what it said on one of those trainer tip signs. Yeah, we get it. Alright, let's head through the tall grass. Now, we don't have any Pokeballs yet, which means we won't be able to add any team members. Here we've got a Rattata for our first wild battle. Now let's just take this thing out. Just gonna tell it me, and that was piss easy. Alright, we can actually get another potion by talking to this guy. There we go, we've got now free potion. Head up through this grass. And our next encounter is a Pidgey. And the Pidgey's been taken down. 23 experience points gets us level 7, which means we're going to learn Ember. Yeah, I've pretty much memorized Charmander's level up moveset in this game because I've played this game with the Charizard a lot. Here we are in Viridian City. Not that I really need to, but let's just go in and heal. I also thought, while we're at it, let's actually just take a look at our Charmander. So here he is, Blaze the Charmander. It's got a quiet nature. He's got the ability Blaze, which is what I named him after. And there's his moveset so far. We can actually chuck Ember in front. I am so bad with natures. I don't know what quiet does. I really don't, if I'm gonna be honest. I always forget what all the natures do. Hopefully it's a good one. Yeah, I can't tell by its stat spread. But now let's go get Oak's parcel. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take this to him? We received Oak's parcel from the clerk. Lucas put Oak's parcel in the key items pocket. Alright, now we can go back to Pallet Town and deliver his parcel, which will give us the Pokedex and some Pokeballs. So let's head down here through Route 1. There is a way to get back through without actually encountering any wild Pokemon. Well, until right at the end. But you can go through most of the route without encountering any wild Pokemon. Let's just hope that we don't get any through this grass at the end. We don't. Beautiful. Let's head into the Pokemon lab. Oh, Lucas, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be going more attached to you. You must be a talented Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? And we delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, it's a custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Gramps. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Alright. I have a request for you two. On the desk here is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on any Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Lucas and Twat, take these with you. Lucas received the Pokedex from Professor Oak. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them in order to contain the complete data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Lucas received 5 Pokeballs, and we put them in the Pokeball's pocket. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try and catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream, but I'm too old, and I can't get the job done. So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it to me. I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow the town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Lucas. Haha. Alright, that is another thing we have to do. We do have to go get the town map from his sister, because even though he said he'll tell her not to give me one, I think she loves me, so she will. I believe this is his house. Yep. Talk to his sister. Grandpa asked you to run him an errand? That's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. And I received the town map from Daisy. That'll just be a useful item to navigate through the Kanto region, although I pretty much know where everything is because I've played this game a million times. Now look, in the post-game, we will be trying to complete the Pokedex. However, I'm not going to be doing it during the actual playthrough. Maybe I'll do like, you know, post-game content where I try and complete the Pokedex. Obviously, I'm going to need to use some cheating to get all the version exclusive Pokemon, the other starters, all this stuff. Which is why for now I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm not going to be catching a Pidgey or a Rattata because I don't see them being on my final team. I'm actually just going to be sort of catching Pokemon that I see myself using in the long term. I don't know why I talked to this guy. That is going to be the goal of this. I'm not going to be trying to complete the Pokedex now. I mean, I may as well just try, but like try and grow as much as I can. But we'll maybe I'll do it. Maybe that's what I'll do on stream. Maybe I'll actually beat the game on this in this series, and then I'll go on Twitch and I'll try and 100% the game, get the Pokedex, do all the post-game content, all that stuff. We'll see how we go. But yeah. Now, one thing that we might need, one thing that we are going to need, and I don't know if I'm going to use this Pokemon long term. I'm not saying I'm only going to catch 6 Pokemon, right? There will be other team members that we will cycle through. This Pokemon may not be used on my team long term. However, we will, there's a certain Pokemon that we are catching. Because we are using a Charmander. And it's come up instantly. That is great. Because we're using a Charmander, we're going to need some help to beat Brock. And maybe we do ditch this guy down the line. That was a crit. But we are going to be capturing a Mankey to use on my team for the time being. Its main use is just going to be to beat Brock. But Mankey has been added to the party. And this is going to be a pretty nice pickup to have. Again, Brock is a rock type gym leader, which means that we can use a fighting type on our team to help us win. Now, I actually don't know what nickname to give it. What nickname should I give this Mankey? I'm not even sure. You know what? You know what? All-time great boxer, George Foreman passed away recently. Let me just make sure I know how to spell that. Yeah, I thought so. Don't know why I'm that. But yeah, he just passed away recently, so you know what? And I'm not into boxing at all. I just know who he is. So I want a Mankey Foreman. He can get added to the roster. R.I.P. But here he is. Our Mankey is here. Now, we will be switch training it in Viridian Forest because Charmander can just absolutely obliterate anything. But that is where I'm going to end this one. We got our journey started. We caught a Pokemon. Let me just go and heal. But yeah, that is where I'm going to be ending this one. Thank you guys for watching. I will be coming out with I'll try and come out with episodes daily. Some days, like today, I'm gonna do multiple. You'll be seeing several episodes today. But yeah, that is gonna be the end. We got our journey started. We caught a Pokemon. And then next episode, we're going to make our way to Viridian Forest. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.